My name is Oyile Lawale, a national instructor, FIDE licensed school instructor rather than national arbiter, and I'm here with international master Teclaf Pawel, also known as Jaraburi in the Nigerian world community. Everybody knows him anyway. So he's a super grandmaster strength. Well, in our own words, people don't want to hear that. You also don't want to hear that. But yeah, you know you're a very strong player, and we love you in the in Nigerian community. So you helping us in dissecting the game between Eyetonghan Callistos, who is a young prodigy. I think you might have heard about him at one point or the other, and a veteran chess player, international master, or should I call him an international master elect, Ajibola Olanrewaju, who is a veteran player but he's a very strong player. He likes beating the junior players almost all the time he meets them. So, and here you will be doing the honors in helping us dissect this game. It's a miniature, I believe, 22 moves. I am Paul. Over to you. Just help us out. That will chip in once in a while on things that I don't understand myself.
A game between Callistus, Eyetonghan, and Ajibola on Royo. Okay, the opening d4, d5, d6. And now Black decided to go for the semi-slab defense. It seems it is a very fighting opening for Black, but it's also quite a lot of theory to learn. And White plays e4, which is known as very sharp line. And yeah, so I already White gives Black the challenge. He takes d4, knight d4, bishop d4. Okay, and now there is last thing to just go to last moment to go for a normal structure, like for a normal position without much cover, like knight c3. Knight c3 would be met by c5, a3, bishop takes c3, b takes c3, knight f6. And okay, it's some kind of like Indian structure, but Black doesn't have any major problems. So I guess Black is fine, but on the other hand, White also can't complain too much on this position. I guess it's just more or less the okay. White didn't play e4 to stick to knight c3, so he went to win before. It's a very known theoretical line. I think among classic players it was played by Shiro many times. So knight e2, knight e6, bishop f8. Of course, it's all well known. Knight f7, bishop d7, and we can see on my opening book here it's still there's quite a lot of games. Knight b4. Another option is rook g8, but then there is some queen d4, queen takes d4, bishop takes d4, c5. Okay, and Black enjoys and White enjoys, I think, like a tiny followed by bishop. Black has weaknesses. Okay, and this is more or less equal, but White is a little bit more favorable, I guess, here. So, okay. In the game that before was played, which is the main line of this variation. Another option for White here is to play queen d6, and then the line goes knight d3, king d2, knight d5, queen takes, knight d7, and queen c3, followed by g3, let's say c5, g3, yeah. And White seems to be a little bit better here. It's just a better endgame. But okay, White went on to take the rook. e5, it's all furry. Queen d6, main move again. Knight c2. Queen d2, bishop f5. Knight g3. Queen f4. King c3. And now Black deviated from the main line. Black chose to play rook d8. And I don't think this move is objectively like really good, but over the board it might cause some problems for White. It might require to calculate some very concrete variations, which is not always that simple. But the main move here is knight d5, c d5, queen d4, queen 3. Knight takes e1, king h3, knight c2, and it ends with perpetual check. Yeah. So that is the main line.
Okay.
But apparently Black didn't want to finish the game with a draw, or just might have forgotten the turret, or I don't know. Play rook d8, and this is quite a poisonous one. As actually, White now has only a couple of, just a very few satisfying options. Okay, so what is happening in this position? One stuff is queen e5 is obviously bad because of king. Queen check d2, queen d2 check, king b3 and queen b4 mate. That must be bad. So what are the other options? Okay, in the game white went to play bishop takes e5. Queen takes d8, king takes, rook d1. Can also be met by knight d5, which is, of course, cannot take like this.
Because of the mate.
King knight d4 did some good for, so white probably should just take this bishop. Okay, and now I think it's more sensible to take with knight, because if queen takes and there is the bishop d3 stuff, and that pawn and that knight on c2 is fallen. Like, let's say, I don't know if white has to take the back knight on probably some rook f1 is better. Yeah. Sana or later this knight is falling.
Yes.
So, but okay, if black takes with knight, now there is a little bit more problems for white as after queen takes a two check, okay, materially white has like bishop up, but the pieces are not coordinated at all. There's some problem with the king. Rooks are not connected, and it seems like at least black can force a draw by checking with queen anytime he wants to. So yeah, queen also doesn't seem to be a satisfying option. Same thing with queen c5, of course. As now
check.
there is no way but take rook with check, and this must be really lost for white. Okay, but what are the good options? I think knight f5 is a very sensible move. What can black do here? Okay, queen f5 is not good, I believe, because check here and just bishop d3. And black manages to like nullify all the threats around his king. Knight takes e1, rook takes e1, and just fish up. Right? So queen takes f5 is not a satisfying one. Knight takes f5, of course, also because of this.
Bishop d3, yeah.
And now this bishop, this knight
The knight
drop. This one is totally lost. So the only serious option for black seems to be rook takes d6, knight takes d6, king f8. But then after queen takes c2, queen f2, I think, okay, still our pieces are not really coordinated, that's right, but I think we are 2 pieces down, we are 2 pieces up, so there needs to be a way, like, to nullify the threats and to, for sure we are not losing as well, yeah. Okay, so knight f5 seems to be a good option. Bishop e5 also, I don't think there's anything for. And now again, knight takes f5, rook takes d6, knight takes d6, king f8. Rook d1, and all the threats has been like, declined. So good for white. So basically, the crucial idea was to just trade this bishop.
The bishop. Yeah.
The bishop is a very strong piece here. So knight f5. It was the moment to play knight f5. King is d8. King takes g2. Knight takes f5. Knight. Now black can take on a1. And it is not the same again as after knight takes f7. There is some queen e1 check.
Yeah.
And okay, white, this knight is lost. Needs to go like here, and then if there's quick knights to check, very lost for white. So yeah, so now was the moment to take on f5, now or never. And probably queen d8 is already a major mistake, as after king takes, rook d1 check, there is that knight d5 stuff. I guess white missed this resource, as after knight on takes, queen c5,
Queen c5 and checkmate.
bishop c4, queen d4 mate, same thing with queen d3, queen d4 mate, and if king d2 there is queen e3 mate. So yeah, it's white has to grab the exchange, which is already, black is just winning here, bishop e2, d3 for example.
Yeah.
This pawn is more or less unstoppable. White is just losing. So even if rook d8 was not a really good move, it's I don't know if it's what is the actual evaluation after this, but it seems white is very fine after taking in the 5. It was still a nice try in a practical game. Like white didn't manage to solve his problems after rook d8. He didn't I think he didn't realize that there's. I think what white misses, like bishop takes this, and white thought he was really fine here, but he simply overlooked that knight fight in v3 of course, because queen d6 is made. Yeah. So that's it. So yeah, nice game of black, and just it worked in this game. But I wouldn't.
But you would recommend it against a stronger player that can calculate
I
the
wouldn't
play.
recommend it. I don't think it will work again.
Yes, I don't think so. Since everybody will get to see this now, so it won't work anymore. Okay, thank you very much. I am Pawel Teclaf. Godspeed. I think we'll see you some other time in one of or some of Nigerian fascinating games that you'll probably help us check out.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.